They say third time's a charm. This is looking really promising, so...
On this attempt, I mixed 2 loaves. The first was 350 grams of water, 100 grams of starter, 500 grams of bread flour, and 10 grams of salt. The second loaf was 365 grams of water, 100 grams of starter, 375 grams of bread flour, 100 grams of famoso flour, and 15 grams of whole wheat flour, and 10 grams of salt. I hand mixed both doughs for 3 to 5 minutes to strengthen the gluten. I waited 1 hour and then I took my dough temperature and started my stretch and folds. I did 4 sets of stretch and folds, 30 minutes apart, and I did a combination of coil folds and stretch and folds. I was in a time crunch and I had to leave the house, so I only let my dough bulk ferment for 5 hours from time of mixing to time of shaping. I knew it wasn't quite done bulk fermenting and it probably needed another hour on the counter, but I needed to go, and so I just planned for a longer cold proofing in the fridge. I planned on bringing my loaves back to room temperature if needed, if they were under fermented, but life got in the way and they spent 36 hours in the fridge and they ended up being perfectly fermented after those 36 hours. If you haven't seen my other videos, I really have been struggling to bake in a roasting pan in this gas oven that is 20 plus years old and isn't an accurate temperature. But this week I finally got it down to where I'm taking the loaf out halfway through the bake, I'm putting it on another pan, and I'm putting a pan on the bottom of the oven to block the heat directly hitting the bottom of the loaf. So not only is it browning evenly, but it's also preventing burnt bottoms.
Pretty good. Better than my first 2 attempts.
The loaves are not perfect, but they are delicious, and the family is definitely going to enjoy.
Okay, taste test. It's really good flavor.